Well, looky here. Look who decided to join us and not like the video and not comment and not subscribe. Wow.
And honestly, not even watch it.
Yeah. Are you lazy or are you just that rude?
This isn't to you, Dustin. We know you're a good person.
Oh, yeah. We treasure your existence.
Everyone else, though, fucking small lines.
Just a small people that I can just crush my fingers.
Smaller than anything.
But for real though, fuck you guys.
Yeah. So
No,
guys, we're here, and you know what? I'll tell you what. I remember talking about this earlier, and I was like, oh well, I don't find the water temple to be all that bad, but I remember why I don't like it, because in this game you have to like switch between the fucking boots all the time.
Ah, so it messes with your mind.
No, it's just a stupid feature.
Oh, you heard it here, guys. Ocarina of Time's stupid.
Yeah.
It's for dumb people, and it should have never existed, right, Alex?
Yeah. Stand by what I said. And if you like the game,
Get out of
good. You're entitled to your own opinion. Even though it sucks.
here. Even though it's the wrong one.
Yeah, I think
Is there gonna be a point where you have to like put on your shoes but then take them off, like while you're dropping or something? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not the Zelda professional.
Does the blue tonic or thing or
Blue tonic.
tunic do anything for you?
No,
Like,
yes,
does it
has
let
to.
me breathe underwater?
Yes. Let's see if you lose a heart. Doesn't look like you're losing a heart, and I feel like you would be losing a heart at this point. Such a strong man. Just like going down there. He's wearing heavy boots too. My little subnautical Link.
It's like, why can't you be more like him? Shut up, Mom! I'm trying my best!
He doesn't even wait to get a job by going to college. He just does it. He just goes out in the world and does.
Must be nice to have a son who's driven. It's like, damn.
Wow, Mom. Jesus. Oh, it locked in.
Yep.
Now you're fricked.
Nope. And then I gotta go back around. Just gotta...
Oh. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. It's the only time you're gonna hear the angelic chorus be sung by me this episode.
Yeah, sure. Maybe it's down here that I gotta do it. No, he's like, no!
Not an angelic chorus!
Just go under, dude! This is annoying.
These are finally, I've seen them in their natural habitat. Like, seen these guys and other ones. These guys look like water bugs. But now they're actually water bugs. They're doing their water bug thing where they're just like walking on the surface.
Yeah, man, and you know what? To your point from earlier, it's just a reskin of the ground bugs.
Were the ground bugs like red or something, or brown?
They're red and yellow, and these are blue and yellow. Michael's like, I'm liking that less.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's a new one. See, they could have reskinned these boys in like the ice
Oh, they're
thing.
bats.
Well, they're not bats. They're floaty stingrays. They're stingray squirrels. They're definitely different.
Shut up, Michael.
Yeah, the blue tunic definitely lets you breathe underwater.
Yeah, I think we can confirm that for sure.
You heard it here. We're solving things here at the UcheeTree channel. I don't think we're the first ones to discover that.
I think so. Check the internet.
Blue tunic helps you breathe underwater.
All right, we need to raise the water level to do this. Okay.
Well, somehow we're gonna have to cause global warming. You know what? I don't think my jokes are appreciated.
Michael, I'll tell you what. You know what's not funny? Global warming, okay? Do you want the Earth to just die?
Is that why you didn't laugh, Alex? Because it's
yes,
serious?
I'm mad about it. I couldn't be serious for a second. He just like, fuck you, Michael. God. It's like, this is why Alex is taking the kids and leaving. She told you?
See, aliens with all the answers were just driving by in their spaceship, and they just like herd in. It's like, let's just see, maybe we could help them out. We can stop here, and they herd in on our conversation.
Could you
like,
imagine?
Oh, they're laughing about global
honestly,
warming. Cool.
could you? I'll tell you what. Not that that's a fear of mine, but wouldn't that be just like a kick in the sack if like if that's why the Earth like never progressed? Like, well, you know, they were here for a while, but they just really weren't into your global warming jokes, and they just left.
Yeah. It's like they didn't like how you're just laughing at your own demise as a species.
It seemed too dark.
Yeah.
And they just assumed because you don't care that why should they?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're not dumb. They realize that humor is a coping mechanism for lower life forms, but
Yeah. And
still,
me
just
and
a little
Michael
bit.
bottomed the barrel here.
Oh yeah, we're under the barrel.
Come on, I gotta be right there.
You gotta jump and grapple.
That's not a move. You know
Have
why?
Tried it?
You know why it's not a move? Because this game's old.
Hi.
Okay.
Can't you grapple in the water?
No, you can't. Only when your feet are on the ground. I'm gonna drop down here and see if there's a little thingy for me.
A lever.
Well, there's a little platform here. We'll see if I can.
Dude, that would suck. Being like,
To die?
well, yes,
Underwater?
that would for sure. But like, a mobster drags you out into the middle of a lake, ocean that's super deep, puts a ball and chain on your foot, and just throws you off the boat. You're just like sinking down, like oh, getting down worse, and you just keep going. It's like, ah, my God, I'm going deep, dude.
You know, it's the same thing with like tying cinder blocks to your feet and then like, what do they do? They'll just like push you down a boating ramp,
Yeah, fuck that.
and you just like slowly go down. Like no. All right, so it's not here.
Yeah, I thought of the scariest way to die is like, what would I do? Because I always think about, since I have a kid, I'm like, I always put myself in crazy situations where it's like, if I'm, let's say I go back to the alien things, like, what about if, or the devil? It's like, it's either you.
Aliens just start stabbing everyone.
No, well, like, that gives me this ultimatum, like, why this would exist. It's like, either you die or I kill your daughter. And I'm just like, oh, I'm going to choose myself.
Well, that's not that scary because I feel that's like a noble thing. Honestly,
Well, no, it's noble, but then
Yeah.
it's going to be the scariest fate that you can ever endure. And I'm like, okay. And then I just try to think of the scariest thing that happened. It's like, what my mind goes to is like me falling from a really far distance down, like while it's raining, heavy rain. There's this just giant, unfathomable, like Cthulhu thing that just has its mouth open and it's going, ooh, some deep slumberous thing. I'm just like falling into it, like, oh my God.
yeah, that would be fucked up.
Yeah.
I would say if I had to think of like something that's like, oh, what's like a realistic terrible thing? Because we were talking about this.
Oh, dude.
Your pac's got huge since you been working out, dog. Dude, she looks jacked.
I thought you were speaking for her, like she was talking to Lizzie. Dude, your pecs are huge, dude. Come here for a hug.
Yeah, Princess Rule's like a gym bro, little gym rat. I never forget the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. He's like, I hoped you did.
Wow. Kind of forgot you, if I'm gonna be honest.
But now is not the time to talk about love. He's like, good. Great. A man named Cheek saved me from the under ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not yet. Well, I saved your father, just so you know.
Yeah, he's chill.
Oh, you saved my dad? Well, great. See ya.
Oh, okay. Then we can talk about love.
So, talking rustic wedding, modern.
Aqua theme.
I know which one I want.
I want seaweed everywhere.
It's like, I'm thinking we're gonna it's like, can we have sushi for the wedding? Ooh, that might be a deal breaker for me.
That's funny. It's just like, it's like above ground, and on her side of the family, it's just a bunch of like the Zora just going, just breathing. It's like, what is wrong with them?
They good? Alright, I'm gonna follow. Yeah, no, so I was thinking like what would be like the worst, like oh my god, what a terrible way to go. And I figured it out. Trapped in an avalanche. Trapped in an avalanche, or
So, are you in some sort of like maybe vehicle that gets like
Yeah.
stuff, and then like the snow doesn't just the sheer weight of the snow and just doesn't kill you on impact.
Yeah, and then like you're trapped in there.
Yeah, that'd suck. I don't know, dude, but that'd be like a slow death. You'd be worried. You'd probably go through this 7 stages of grief and just basically just give up all hope, and you just the lack of water, you die in a couple days, like 3 days or something like that.
Yeah, but like I feel like the reason why I say that would be really terrible is that it's akin to being buried alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's this added weight of freaky, because like you're not just being buried alive, you're also being frozen right now. So there's like this weird double.
Yeah, we don't know. I feel like you probably die of just lack of water within 3 or 4 days versus you freezing first, maybe. But maybe I could be wrong.
Depends. I mean, I don't know. Okay, we'll see how this goes.
There's also like the sheer like thing of just like you, maybe like your whole mind would be like, ooh, nice. You'd be like, how far? Ooh.
You know what? I started strong. Then again? Nope.
Oh, Inky, boy. That guy's just staying a little. Nice. What dictates how long they stay into stone form? It's kind of weird. Oh, it's when you get closer.
Yeah, what does dictate? Because that's weird. I don't feel like I hit that guy.
And also, you're probably gonna be thinking if you're in that car, you're just like, how far am I? Should I go out and try to, chunk the ice to see out, or snow, or dig my way out? How deep am I? Am I gonna get rescued?
And that's the scary thing about it. You lose your sense of equilibrium when you're in an avalanche, so you don't know which way's up, down, left, right. You have no way of knowing unless you have like some sort of gear on you that can tell you it.
Didn't I tell you how you could do it? By just seeing, like, maybe holding some ice in your hand and seeing where it drips with gravity. You need to rely on gravity, right?
Do you think yeah, I mean, that's a good. You piss your pants whichever way it runs.
Or you can just pee in your car. Just pee in your own mouth. Pee in your mouth.
First off, I feel like you're giving yourself a whole lot more room for a guy that's buried under an avalanche. Just pee in your mouth. When you think that's
going to
work.
Until you start peeing up and it starts falling back in your face. It's like, oh, the direction of when I piss, when it starts raining down on me, is where I need to go.
Oh, whoops. I think the funniest part about that is that if you were just, like, buried, like, under, like, an inch of snow, you're like, don't even think. He's like, I gotta piss my pants. It's the only way I'm gonna get out of here to live. You just start peeing and someone's like, I can see the top of your hat.
Yeah, because once you're in the car and then you find out what way gravity's going, you just dig that way, and the trajectory at which you're digging will always change or stay the path, because you won't have to redo the gravity test.
All right, let's get this map out. We're gonna need this. So we're on the first floor. Boom, boom, boom.
This is a big temple.
Yeah, it's pretty big. We gotta figure out. So that's the way up. I gotta make that jump. I can't make that jump. We're gonna go out and get to the first floor. See where we're at right now. Because that's basically, I feel like I think I'm gonna find myself utilizing the map more for this area, if I had to guess.
Wow.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Wait. In water, you sink. Haha. Oh, that is for fire?
Yep, we can eventually start draining this place.
Sand? Whoa.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna start out by going through some of these areas right here, because I gotta find a key. Once I start finding keys, I'll be able to start progressing, but... I think my Megaton Hammer will be able to go through that once the water has been drained.
So you don't be scarier than the avalanche?
Through there. What?
You fall into the Cthulhu mouth, like I'm saying. And
then, like, again, what I say is scarier.
Yeah, but behind you, what's falling with you is a car. It's falling a little bit faster with its door open. And then what's falling behind the car is a huge amount of snow.
And I was just like, and then another Cthulhu monster.
Then on top of that, more Cthulhu monster. But yeah, so not only you
it's like, how many Cthulhu monsters are we talking about in this scenario?
Only 2.
It's like 2.
That's too much, though.
He's like, but guess what? That'll be scarier.
Yeah, so you experience falling into a giant creature of sheer nightmare's mouth, only to be scooped up by a car before you hit the bottom of the creature's mouth, and then snow falls on you, so you're in an avalanche.
Have you ever seen that music video? I apologize if I'm like not getting like some small details right or wrong, but it's a music video where these kids like sneak into this pool.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
And
then
like
one of them turned out to be.
And then like these monsters, like one of them is like this. These tentacles is like coming out of this, is like puppeting this chick and this dude, and they're like trying to kill this one girl, and so she like tries to run away, and then she like gets herself into this. She swims down lower. Ooh, swims down lower in the.
Bing.
Oh, I need the arrows. Great. Because I gotta figure out how to drain this mother. So she swims down, and she gets to the bottom. And it's like upside down land where she like all of a sudden she's swimming up, and she looks out over the like this like monstrous abyss, and she sees like this creature, divine tower. She's just like, ah! And like her like being is burning up. I love that concept. I think that that's such like a wild thing to happen. Just the sight of what you're looking at to be so crazy.
I think I know which word you're trying to. It's like It's a sight that induces you to feel helpless. Like there's nothing you can do.
It's well, it's kind of unfathomable. Is the way is what I was gonna say. It's like the fact that you cannot even create a way to understand what you're looking at. I feel like I want to go there. Man, you know what, Michael? This is not going well for us today.
No? Water temple kicking your ass?
Well, it's not that I don't want to say it's kicking my butt, but I just don't know what it wants from me.
Much like a sort of Cthulhu-like monster. Like,
Just
what do you want from
like
me?
one.
What do you want from me?
Typically, they want to be free.
Well, then go. There's a bunch of space out there. I bet they can exist in space, right? Just try it.
Well,
but leave the Earth for us humans, so we can fuck it up.
Yeah, that's how. That is always something. Is like when you want to talk about like creatures that are, like in those types of stories where it's like there's a creature so crazy and so monstrous and its ideas are so insane that you just. Okay, so that's good where that's at.
I don't think you have a choice for it to be anywhere else.
Well,
it seems like it's pretty logical.
It wouldn't if it was supposed to be someplace else, or if I was supposed to do something else, it would have allowed me to move it. So I feel pretty good about it. Okay, so we've been there. I can't go there.
Okay.
So
you gotta go down under.
I
What are those little
did,
yellow circles for? They do anything?
What yellow circles?
The ones on the right there.
You mean those little hook shot things?
That's what a hook shot is? Or you just
Yeah.
What?
Hook shot to there. So I could do
Is
like.
my questioning funny to you?
You know, I just coughed, choked my own spit. See, I could do like.
Wow, that reverb is pretty crazy. In here.
Yeah, no, they were going for it. Guys, I think we're gonna end on right here because we haven't really done anything too much. And when we come back, I'll have a better grasp of where I'm going so that we can get this bad boy moving. Thank you again for just being here, being a friend.
Yep.
And
maybe stop being so rude and actually like, comment, subscribe.
And just remember, what's scarier than one monster? Two.
Dose.